What's up? What's up? What's up? Mine's up, everybody. I'm back once again. Did you ever think that you would be this rich? Did you ever think that you would have these hits? Did you ever think? What's up? What's up, guys? Thank you so much for tuning back in with me as we are going through the second half of how to identify when you're stuck and how to get unstuck. What's up? What's up? I see you in the building. What's up, sis? Let me know you are here. Show some love. Put your name in the comments. Say what's up, TK. And I'm going to give you guys the remaining six, right? So I already gave you guys the recap. You know what I mean? If you missed the recap, go back and listen because that one I did it as a podcast. And this one on our R. Kelly joint, did you ever think that have a show with? Did you ever think? I'm about to make you think because right now we're going to go over the last six remaining ways for you to get unstuck, all right? Or for you to at least identify when you're stuck so you can know, when you got to alter some stuff so that you can get up out of there. Now, if you got a chance to listen to the first part, I'm going to review with you real quick. I'm not going over the details. I'm just going to tell you what they were. So the first thing was feeling stuck is not a fact, right? It's just a feeling, all right? The second thing was yesterday's bad news is not worth reliving. Stay out the past. The third thing was feeling stuck was a sign that it's time to make a change. The fourth thing was what you need to do won't be easy, right? You're going to have to put some work in. You have to be courageous about it. And number five was an excuse is standing in the way in between your destiny and where you are, all right? And so what is that excuse that's keeping you where you are? What's that excuse that's locking you in, okay? All right, and so that was 1 through 5. Go back and listen to the podcast. I just did the recap, so you could go back and do that. So let's hop right on into number 6, guys. We are going to be talking about how to get unstuck, or how to identify when you are stuck, what changes you need to make, or what habits is going on when this is going on, or whatever, or some stories and things like that you might be buying into that actually belong to other people that really don't have anything to do with you. But what happens is, we tend to believe what we hear rather than questioning the things that we hear. You know what I'm saying? And so let's tackle this. Let's go ahead and knock this out. I wanted to go ahead and invite some people in to join us. So we're going to be reviewing the remaining 6 ways for you to identify, when you're feeling stuck and what it means to feel stuck and how to get out of that stuck feeling. All right. So let's go ahead and hop right on into this. So number six was you identifying and recognizing what's up. I see you, Tits. I see you, Champagne. What's good? What's good? So number 6 was other people's opinions can only stop you if you let them. All right. So another way to, get yourself unstuck is recognizing that you are not in control of other people's opinions. All right. Their opinion is just their opinion. Your truth is your truth, right? And so if you find yourself constantly trying to prove your worth to someone, then you've already forgotten your value. All right, you've already forgotten your own value. What's up, Billie Jean Charles? I see you, Will. What's up? Mine's up, everybody. And so if you find yourself constantly trying to prove your worth, you've already diminished your value. Why are you trying to prove something that you should already know about yourself? Okay? All right, so if you care too much about what other people think, you're going to always be their prisoner. All right? This is how you get unstuck, by identifying. When you are allowing yourself to be the prisoner of somebody else's thoughts about you, somebody else's opinions about you. Okay? So a part of getting unstuck is recognizing when other people's opinions are more important than your own about yourself. Okay? So your freedom, it does not lie in the physical space around you, okay? Your freedom, your happiness, all of those wonderful things actually take place in your mind first. So you got to get your mind in peace first. You got to get your mind in that whole unstuck feeling first, right? So we gotta open up our minds and know that I'm not stuck. I might feel stuck because it's just a feeling, right? So I have free will to feel what I feel, right? And go ahead and feel through it, but you don't have to stay there, okay? You don't have to stay stuck in the feeling of stuckness. All right. So don't get all boggled down by other people's opinions. And remember that your freedom does not rely outside. Your freedom rely, it comes from here. All right. It comes from in your mind. And as long as you cling to other people's definitions about you, all right, about your happiness, about what's true for you, you will always be changed. Okay, you're gonna always be changed. So if you start finding yourself with thoughts of oh, I have to, or I really should, it's showing you things where you feel obligated to those things. All right. And so if you're feeling obligated to those things because you're trying to avoid somebody else's opinion, check yourself. Check yourself. Check yourself. All right. Number seven was authenticity, being authentic. All right. Choosing to be authentically you. All right. Because anytime that you are being fake and phony, you are being fake and phony to yourself. Okay. You are pretending that you don't know what you do know and what you have actually forgotten that you know. I'm telling you guys, it goes so much deeper than looking at it on a surface level. You know what I mean? And we have a lot of different things that we need to change in ourselves. All right. And so, I'm sorry, I was just trying to get some more people in. So being yourself actually allows you, when you're yourself, you give other people the allowance to be themselves. So it's like, y'all know me, I'm always happy-go-lucky. So if you're like this stubborn person, it's just a matter of time before you be tipped right over if I'm around. You know why? Because my energy is so high, my vibration is so high that you can't stay there. Why? That's because I'm authentic, right? And my authenticity is liberating, not only to myself, but my authenticity is liberating for you too, because I'm showing you that you have the freedom to be this same free way and speak your truth, no matter what anybody say. It doesn't matter if they be like, oh, he crazy or she crazy. So what? Guess what? At the end of the day, they're going to catch up and they're going to realize that you weren't crazy after all. All right? So be your authentic self. When you share your stories of the different things that you might have experienced in your life, right? You got to come from a place of love when you're telling your story. Come from a place of healing when you're telling your story. Not telling your story coming from a place of victimhood. When you tell your story coming from a place of victimhood, you just allow more things to topple on to your experience that will continue to prove to you that you are a victim. Okay, so you got to alter your mindset. You have to tweak that. And being authentic is the best way, because guess what? If you real 100% of the time, what is there to tweet? There's nothing to tweet. You don't need to fake it. You don't need to live a lie. You don't need to do any of that. The only thing you need to do is come from love, come from compassion, and understand that the society that we live in is filled with judgments, okay? And the only way to combat that is to feed it back with honesty. Feed it back with honesty, okay? And also be open to receive the care and the support that you need, because when you tell your story or you're being authentic, there are going to be certain things that you might feel a little like, dag, I don't know if I should be this vulnerable, but your vulnerability that's what's going to help other people be able to heal. So you can't keep that authenticity to yourself because it don't belong to you. All right, whatever you experience, whatever that story is, like, you got to bring it out of you. If you want to write a book about it, hit me up. Y'all know I got 5 and I help other authors write books as well. All right, visit the site, TakiaDiamond.com. All right, so the truth is, guys, you being yourself, you got to remember that we're all in this together. So this isn't about pointing the finger about who did this and who did that and, all that other stuff that society says that we have to do. You got to live here. You got to get married. You got to do this. You got to do that. And it's not to say that those things aren't beautiful. But at the end of the day, come on, guys, we still have to get ourselves grounded before you